Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since we did any kind of videos, any kind of streaming, and any kind of unboxing video. I do apologize for the lack of content on the channel. That just seems to be my stock phrase that I have with regards to this channel, but I have been very busy. There's a lot of things going on in my personal life, that need my attention. So I do apologize for not actively uploading stuff to the channel as much as I used to. But it's still something that's mine, and I do feel that I should keep it and that I should still, update it when I do have some free time, when I'm not so busy. So, without further ado, you clicked on this and this came in today. This is another one of the strictly limited game unboxings. It came today from Germany, and there actually are several of these coming. I have, I think, at least 5 of 5 in total. I've ordered 6 or 7 from them, but that was a year ago for most of the limited edition stuff, with the extra stuff and all that jazz, and that's one of these. 2 of those strictly limited orders I have are standard edition, so there will be no unboxing for that. Just photos on the Instagram channel and stuff like that. Or sorry, Instagram account, where I will post this stuff after I unbox it. I do take photos of it and stuff like that. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to head over there. We're going to take this little thing and we're going to unbox this. Be right back. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to the strictly limited games unboxing video. And as you can see, the box has been cut open. But that's because when I was originally filming this video, the battery ran low and we were pretty much only halfway through the unboxing portion, at least the recording of it. And I knew I couldn't actually go on and finish it without it being cut off, so I had to charge the battery. So some of the stuff that was at the bottom we didn't get to, so this is kind of a re-unboxing, if you will. But anyway, unboxing videos are mainly to show you what's actually in the collector's edition of these things. Believe me, I would have liked to have gone through it in one go, but I haven't not filmed any of these for quite some time. The battery ran low, so next time I will know to put, before I start filming, to put the battery in the charger so that it can go all the way to the end. But anyway, since this is a strictly limited unboxing video, and the only limited editions that I got from them were all the Cotton games, you could probably guess that this is obviously one of the Cotton games. The last one we did was for Cotton Fantasy, which is the newest game in the series, which was only released last year. So the other 3 being 100% Cotton Panorama, and the Cotton Saturn Tribute, which I believe includes Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang, and then something called Guardian Force, which I'm not too sure if that's exactly related to the Cotton series, but that compilation. So the limited edition of that, one of those 3, because the other strictly limited games I have that I ordered from strictly limited are not special editions. They're just the standard edition, which is the Wonder Boy collection, which I have yet to get a notification of a shipping for. Wonder Boy Returns, which I do have, and Wonder Boy Collection, which has not been, I've been notified of, which I just said, and Pokey and Rocky, which is the one that got lost, which I emailed them, bitched at them, and they sent me a new copy. And I have verified that the tracking is working this time. So without further ado, the re-unboxing of one of the Cotton games. So I opened this. You don't need to see the box, but it came in a. It is one of the Cotton games, I'll tell you that. And lo and behold, it is the next in line from the Cotton Reboot series. That being the Cotton Saturn tribute, which includes Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang, and Guardian Force, which I do not know what this is. These are the Cotton games. I think this is something like a spin-off or something totally somewhat related, but 6 degrees of separation, if you will. And of course, tea time. So I think this is, you know, the teacup. So, strictly limited games, like their unboxings and stuff like that, they're really cool. Like they have like magnetic boxes that open and close like books. So the slipcover just comes off like that. But there tends to be a lot of extra stuff in these. They are pretty cool, but I may have said this when I originally was filming this. I'm kind of on a burnout from getting games from limited run and strictly limited because the turnover or the waiting period is just so ridiculously long. Like, I pre-ordered these well over a year ago, and I'm only getting them now, which is so totally friggin' ridiculous. So, but you know, for what it's worth, paying up front and then getting this stuff like a year later, it all depends really on the content that's in the release. I love the Cotton game, like when I played Cotton Reboot, so that's why when I discovered these, you know, I wanted to, you know, get them. So obviously the art book, the Cotton. So let's just take a flip through. You know, I don't really care about stuff about the creators unless it's like a series I'm familiar with. So 1998 apparently seems to be when this game came out. Saturn tribute, that seems to be about right. Sega Saturn was around 5th generation console, so it competed exclusively with PlayStation and Nintendo 64. I think Sega Saturn was 96, something of that, around that time. So there is this thing, Guardian Force, which seems to be a tank-based game. A shoot-'em-up, if you will. Well, Cotton is technically a shoot-'em-up as well, but it's more along the lines of a little cute anime witch on a broomstick. So there's the artwork, and obviously the soundtrack for Cotton Boomerang, and of course the soundtrack for Guardian Force. So you got that. A little mini Cotton figurine. I thought it was cool though with the Cotton Fantasy one. It came with the Nano Droid. That one was one reason I'm glad I did get the limited edition of that. Guardian Force pin. Now art cards. So who do we got? Cotton. Apoli, who I think is also in Cotton Fantasy. Wool. Needle. And those are the Cotton ones. And then these ones are the Guardian Force tanks. Fang. Horn. Tusk. Feeler. Feeler. That's my name of my tank. Now these, I'm not too sure what they actually... Oh, well, this is obviously the postcard that comes with every... So kind of like the trading card you get from limited run games. With Strictly Limited, you get the postcard for each release. So I do have a postcard of Wonder Boy Returns remix. I have that. These, I think, are like... Because it was like an arcade type game, I think... You know how... If ever you play the arcades, they have like the controls on the actual panel where the actual joystick and the buttons are. I think that's what these are. So that's kind of cool, but not really necessary. Sticker sheet, obviously, or cotton. Sticker sheet for Guardian Force. I think this is the same thing. This is the shit that's hard to get out of the box. I really don't want to bend it. So, Cotton 2 control, like, it details what you can do in the game, I guess. Same with Cotton Boomerang. And then, obviously, Guardian Force. So there's that. And then this looks like this is the poster. This is a huge thing. You would have thought you would have got 2 posters because you got Guardian Force as well. But no. So it is of the artwork for the Saturn tribute, which is really cool. I like that. What else we got? It's kind of hard to like remember how to put this stuff back in the box because it goes a certain way. And then of course, obviously, at the very bottom you have the game itself. Cool. But of course, there is the timer. So, what does this one look like? The other one, I think they look the same, only different colors or different styles maybe. For this one, it just has the name of the game on it. Oh, it even says Guardian Force on it too. So Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang. I thought that was kind of cute, you know, have all those things falling from the sky as like bonuses. Oh, sorry, it's gotta go this way. So that is what is in the Cotton Saturn Tribute limited edition from Strictly Limited. Now, as I said, I'm being really selective on if I want to get the limited editions of a lot of these releases from Strictly Limited and Limited Run Game. And I think that has to do with the fact that most of the extras, like sticker sheets are cool and all, but I'm so scared or terrified to actually, you know, post them or put them somewhere because obviously once you stick them, that's it. You can't take them. Well, you can, but it'll probably destroy it. So why would I want to do that? But yeah, like, I'm not really so keen on like the stickers so much unless I know I'm gonna put it in a place where it'll not be a place that's ideal, I guess. So, but stuff like, you know, pins and little figurines, soundtracks I'm a big fan of, and art books, like those kinds of things I'm really into. So chances are if the release of the game I'm interested in has one of those things, then I probably will consider investing in said thing. But it just depends on the title because, like, if it's not worth some of the stuff, like the Shredder's Revenge one was cool and all, but I didn't need the Shredder action figure. At least I didn't feel the need for it. So I just went with the standard edition because I wanted a physical release of that game. But lo and behold, like that one actually was popular enough to be distributed by major retailers like GameStop and, you know, Best Buy, Target, what you name it. So it really just depends. But like how expensive it is to get a physical release of it like, paying up front is never really cool, because, and I get why their business works that way, but it's not really my thing. It's just, you have to basically, if you really, really want something like this, then you have to justify it, that it's going to be worth it. So with a lot of game releases coming out now, sometimes just the standard edition is okay. Like, I'm okay to pay that up front, but for the limited edition, that's, I'm up in the air about that. Like, for example, Final Fantasy 16, because the Game Awards happened last week, Final Fantasy 16 got a concrete release date and when you can pre-order it, and it's already up on major retailers for pre-order. Obviously, with Square, if you want the ultra collectors, you have to go through them to get that. But for the standard edition and the one tier up to collector's edition, you can pre-order those off of all major retailers and not pay up front. So I will probably pre-order Final Fantasy 16 sometime this weekend to get it done and get it out of the way. But for something like this, like to pay up front, that's really up to you if you want to invest in that. But I'm starting to be really, really hard on myself and critical if I really, really want to invest in that. And in games in general, like, if the demo is cool and whatnot, like if there is a demo and you have a chance to play the game for yourself beforehand, that usually solidifies if the game in question for me is worth purchasing, even if what you're playing is not 100% the finished product. But that's what a demo is. It's an early version of a finished game, but to give you an idea of what the finished game might be like. But enough about that, and let's go and take a look at the gameplay for this. And I am sorry for a lot of the videos that did get posted and finished where the audio is not, you can't hear my speaking voice over the game audio because the game audio is too high. There's been some problem with the connection, so hopefully I won't go forward with posting any of these videos until I am happy with the balance, if you will, of the audio and the video, in terms of my speaking and in terms of the game audio, because I want it to be that you can enjoy me talking, if you enjoy me talking, but still have that game audio so you can experience the game, at least see what the game is like for yourself to see if it's worth purchasing. And lo and behold, before I forget, actually, I bought Cotton Reboot off of Amazon, like just the game, and I love that game, and I didn't know there was a limited edition of that. And obviously, the limited edition, if you missed out the first time, usually you would think that it's gone forever, that you can't find it. But the Cotton Reboot is actually available on the Strictly Limited store. And I'm on the fence about if I want to actually invest in that again, just to have the limited edition, because I like the series. But the whole waiting an entire year for some of this stuff is just ridiculous, as I said. And I'm sure there's many YouTubers or content creators who have made videos about this kind of stuff before. But thanks for checking out the unboxing portion of the video, and when we come back, we'll have gameplay from all three titles. Be right back. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Strictly Limited edition unboxing video for Cotton Saturn Tribute, which includes Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang, and Guardian Force. What's up? Chibi Nero here. I think I fixed the audio problem because prior to doing this, I filmed the gameplay for Double Dragon Neon, which I've been putting off for almost a month because of my audio problem, where it's just me. Like the audio in this game here is pretty damn loud, like by itself, no matter what the levels say in You know, as I move this around, obviously audio levels go down. It's not peaking or anything like that, but let's see. Hopefully, like, the audio is still reasonable with this, that, you know, the game audio doesn't overshadow my voice. But let's take a look at this. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can find this game on the eShop. You should be able to, anyway. I think this is a compilation of sorts. At least I think it is. So you got Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang, and Guardian Force. Ranking, we don't care. So let's try Cotton 2 first. I wonder if it'll be like the actual Saturn version, because I think this is based off of Sega Saturn stuff. Oh, you can figure it out yourself. Oh, before I forget, actually, just like Limited Run, yeah, it does. It comes with a manual. Let's see if this is actually a manual. I can't read any of that. The graphics are pretty good though for a Sega Saturn, if it's just a straight port. And here I thought they were actually going to translate it. Oh wait, let's check out this option while we're here. Oh, still in English. Well, here we go. What the hell? Okay. No, it's still in Japanese, you doughhead. Like, at least with the Cotton reboot, it's in English. Is this definitely gonna be in Japanese? Because that's... normal credit, yeah. Oh, and it has to have a wallpaper. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. That is a bit disappointing. So it literally is like a port. I can't even understand what the hell that's saying. They're gonna fight each other. Oh, that's the hat. Okay. Okay, am I actually playing now? So, pretty standard. Same thing. So the gameplay itself is the same. Like, you know, fly around, shoot stuff, shoot at gems, become more invincible, that kind of thing. The sad thing, the whole disappointing thing, at least is the story part of it is in Japanese. I thought that was so dumb. Like, come on. Like, you should be able to change the language. Like, that's why you put some of this stuff up there. Like, why didn't you translate that? That's so dumb. At least Cotton Reboot, I guess because Cotton Reboot got an actual Western release, like in stores. What the hell? A wolf with wings, and I get killed. Oh, like so you have an actual health bar, unlike the previous game where you get hit, you just die. So it is a little bit different. Oh, see, like I have a health bar and it's going down as I take damage. I must say the graphics are still pretty good. So obviously here's our boss fight. Oh look, it's at least like the gameplay is in English. How do I use like power-ups? Oh, okay. Never mind. Figured something out. We're gonna like. Did I kill it? Oh, it's dead already. Oh, it's gets a Michael Bay explosion. Where are they? Oh, there. Yeah, that not having the cutscenes in English is totally dumb. At least you have this game. See, like this. Like, come on. It would be nice to know what she's actually saying. Let's just see. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Anyway, this is Cotton 2, so let's check out another game. Let's check out Cotton Boomerang now. I think this is, well, all of these are probably for the Sega Saturn, or originally came out for the Sega Saturn. Yeah. Graphics are even better. Are they like clones of Cotton? And the little devil? Okay, that's fine. Oh, sorry. But still, I guess it's still a pretty cool thing to have. Like, if you're a fan of Cotton Reboot and Cotton Fantasy, which are already out, then I guess it doesn't. The language part doesn't matter so much. Like, because it's a pretty simple game to pick up and play. Oh, well, there's you can even play as Silk. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, will we pick a team or something? Oh, select 3 characters. Okay, I'll pick all of me. I picked the hat. Wow. At least that was in English. Okay. Yeah. The things are different compared to like Cotton Fantasy and Cotton Reboot. Still fun though. Like it. Yeah, this almost looks like the exact same graphics. I died already. So when you die, oh, I think I get it. It's kind of like what's that game? In a way, Capcom versus SNK, where you attack with a party of 3 characters, and when one of them gets knocked out, then you use the secondary character on your team, and then if they get knocked out, the 3rd character comes in. Same idea. Boy. That's the same boss that we just faced, wasn't it? Oh, you can change between the characters. So again, I guess depending on what the situation calls for. So he's dead, so now you have to bring in her. Michael Bay explosion. Where are they? Come on. At least they bounce this time. Okay. Yeah, it's still somewhat in Japanese. It looks like, anyway. If there's dialogue, it probably is in Japanese. But this one, not as much as Cotton 2. What was that, a fist or something? I guess characters can get revived. Dead. It's like each cotton has a different element. And I'm dead. Game over. You died. Alright. So let's try the final game, that being Guardian Force. I don't think I've ever heard of this one before. Wonder if it's even actually related. Still made by the same company. Oh, okay. So it's pretty much like your standard, not run and gun, but rail shooter. Well, that's pretty cool. So I always used to see all these types of games in the arcades all the time. So this is a cool little game to actually have, even though Cotton obviously is the main draw. And then stuff falls on the ground and you have to pick it up. I really wish, though, my only real gripe about this compilation is that language thing. Especially with obviously with the story mode and stuff like that, you can't tell what's actually going on. Which I thought was kind of lame. But obviously, me being a fan of Cotton, I don't mind it so much. I just really wish I could brush up on my Japanese. Okay, we're dead. Get out of here. Okay. But I did say, once this was over, we would see if this is actually available in the store. It's gotta be. Like, it's gotta be. Okay, so let's take a look. Just type in Cotton. Well, I know you can get the first one. Oh yeah, it is there. Oh, but they're sold individually, so there's Cotton Boomerang. There's, if you didn't want Guardian Force, I guess. Cotton Fantasy, Panorama. Well, those are the other ones. Panorama and Cotton 100%. So those unboxings will be coming out soon, hopefully, because they have me English very good. They all have shipped, as far as I'm concerned. So if you like this game, but you don't want to shell out, extra money for the limited edition, or you want only a specific game, then you can definitely find it on the eShop. It's here. Again, only real gripe about it is that I really wish that the dialogue was in English, or had the option to put it in English so I know what the hell is going on. But anyway, it's still a pretty fun game. At least Cotton Fantasy and Cotton Reboot have text in English and you can understand what's going on. But then again, those were newer games, so I'm starting to think that Strictly Limited just pretty much just ported this and put it on the Switch cartridge or a PS4 disc or whichever version you got. But anyway, this has been the Cotton Saturn tribute unboxing video from Strictly Limited. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Stay beautifully and perfect out there, and you all keep up the awesomeness. This has been Chibi Nero. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we will see you on the next one, which is probably another Strictly Unlimited one. Hey, it could be a figure, for all you know. But take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.